The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Azar. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Lam. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. De Bruyne. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Botafogo, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So
Vieira! And he was there to get a vital touch.
yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's shooting! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So it is still 0-0. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Decent chance! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic. No, again there's no way through. Spread to the right. Lam plays it in. Oh, great leap! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. De Bruyne, renowned for his long-range shooting.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
De Bruyne is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he's got away from it. He's had a shot! And a neat finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they...
Can he finish? Goal! Botafogo! And again they hit the front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Botafogo have their lead. Seedorf, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Botafogo looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Looking for options for movement. And a chance! And that's a tiny finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. But shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple. I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Cannavaro is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending.
2 added minutes.
There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's the end of the first 45. Botafogo are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. Back on the way then.
Botafogo clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And he was quick to react. Seedorf driving forward. De Bruyne. Now he's running away. And De Bruyne! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And it's De Bruyne. Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne. Seedorf! And that's another fine save. Oh, good effort. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Mbappe being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Hazard. Space for him to turn and look. He has found the way through. He's rising! Goal! Botafogo! And they're back in front. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? 60 minutes played. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Haaland, Looking for the run. Cristiano Ronaldo! And now they can clear their lines.
Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Botafogo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Maldini running with intent.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Haaland. And he's heaved it away. Maldini.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, super find. And he's picked it up out wide. Chance, surely! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Botafogo go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Michael.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Could be danger here. Rodri. Now Seedorf. And it's Rodri. And he's looking to catch him up. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Pele conjures time and space where few can. And the shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Now it's Rice. That's very neat. That is good strength. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. That's a little off target.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Seedorf. Haaland. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Rodri. Great vision. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And that is the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Please be made aware that smoking.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
And here's Ibrahimovic. That's a little off target. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
For me, it's Miroslav Klose. Any aspiring goal scorers out there should study his movement and ability to find a sliver of space. After that, it's all about his level of focus and ruthlessness.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. That's where it came from. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Rice! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Rice. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, that's... And there's the shot! It is a very, very good save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Rice. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again. Goal! Botafogo! And we have liftoff. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
First breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Maldini. Klose going after that. Rice. And here's Mbappe. That is very well defended. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, that's a fine interception. So, what can they make of this?
That's going in strongly.
It's not an especially good pass, that. This is a promising build-up. Lahm. And it's Vieira. It's Ferdinand. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now, this could be a chance. And Klose! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Belgium with a chance to get level. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Belgium restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Haaland might just make this. Lahm. And here's Ibrahimovic. Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He'll try to keep this alive. Boom, header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. Azar, who can single-handedly make a difference. Rice. Vieira. Azar. Threads one in.
2 added minutes.
Oh, easy pickings there. Vieira. Played into space. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. And for the first half, that is that. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
Second period then underway.
Botafogo clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And a header! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Belgium are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Carlos. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Carlos really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Botafogo have their second corner now. Impressive jump. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Maldini has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Vieira. Rice. Mbappe. Oh, this is a terrific... Mbappe! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mbappe can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Messi coming on the field. Number 21.
So can they find a way to turn around this deficit?
Number 17.
Now it's Gullit.
Neymar.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Knocks it out wide. Lahm plays it. Oh, great leap! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Bale is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he's there to belt it away. Cruyff. Now it's Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! Schneider. Lahm. Goes looking wide. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick.
Substitution for Belgium. Number
Belgium
23,
can make their change now with a break in play.
Number 3, Cafu. Coming on the field.
Chance to
Number
deliver.
15, Gullit.
And it's claimed by the keeper.
Number 22, Marcelo.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. For a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. Bullet! So, third corner of the game. Bale plays it short, and here's Bale, and this is Messi, and now they can spring out of defence. He has found a way through. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Hullet. Lovely bit of skill. Desailly did well to stay calm there. Desailly, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's Bale! Against the crossbar!
There will be
5 minutes to add.
Time.
And it's Marcelo. Bullet never out of the action for very long. Lahm, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence, and he's in on goal! And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That is so good, such sharp skills, and that will be it. Botafogo did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
And
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Please take
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, that pass isn't the best. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Ibrahimovic. Well read, and the danger is averted. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos. It's a clearance, but not much of one. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Chance, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shot could be on. Ibrahimovic! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This is their second corner of the game. Out for a throw. Roberto Carlos. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, easy pickings there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. That's a quick free kick. That's very neat. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this. Shoots! Neither side yet able to find the net. Nice control. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Seedorf certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Desai, always a very imposing presence at the back.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Ibrahimovic. That is lovely. It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, nice touch. And it's Azar. Azar going face-to-face with his great rival. Might be danger here. That's good play. He's free, he has got space. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Looking for the far post. Oh, great leap! And that's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Rodri. And here's Haaland. And here's Yamal. Yamal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Desailly. Vieira.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lahm plays it in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rodri. That's it, 45 minutes up. See your views on the first half.
Botafogo really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Botafogo looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Desailly is looking wide. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Hazard. Seedorf. He is just caressing the ball. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Botafogo find a position of real strength now. Rodri. And here's Yamal, looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Well, that's a little loose. Hazard, who is rarely short on confidence. And it's Lahm. Well, that looks a decent ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. Desailly, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Seedorf really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hazard, great vision. And again, they run up against stubborn defending, and the counter is on. And it's Seedorf, looking for the run. Yamal. Madrid are looking to break at pace. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Desai to Bale. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rodri. Rummenigge. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Azar. Seedorf. Azar. Lahm gets into a good position. And here's Ibrahimovic. Can he get away here? Turns back here, probably the best option. And he's picked it up out wide. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So, third corner of the game.
Camisa 14, camisa 18, camisa 8, camisa 9.
They've played it short.
Camisa 11, deixando o campo para a entrada.
And it's going to be another corner.
Camisa 13, camisa
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Camisa 2, Marcelo, camisa 19. Substituição em andamento.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.